Hey friends, welcome to or welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name's Kristen, and today I'm unboxing, swatching, and making a set using almost all these colors that Nail Reserve was kind enough to send over to me. So a huge thanks to Nail Reserve for sending these over to me, and I ended up making the coolest set, so stick around to the end. And real quick, a shout out to this Moonlight shade from So Lovely that I'm wearing. This didn't even need a top coat because it dried with no tacky layer and it's super shiny, so anyway, just wanted to show that product quickly, but we're going to get into swatching the first shade, which is a pale pink called Secret Lover. I have been on a hunt to find the perfect light pink shade to replace this other one I have that's like getting really old and I don't have hardly any left, and this is it. I found it. This pale pink is one of my favorite types of shades, and I'm just so happy that I can end my quest for the pale pink because I got it. And Nail Reserve shades all come in the 15 milliliter bottles, so I know I have a lot of product and it'll probably last me a couple of years, which I'm super grateful for. This next one is called Welcome Home. It is a stunning, jaw-dropping yellow. Y'all know how hard it is to find a nice yellow, and what really shook me about this shade is that it's almost a one-coater. Like, with one layer, it covered so well, and it reminded me of way back in the day when I just used nail lacquer. I had this yellow shade that needed like 4 coats just to look a little bit like this. So, the fact that you get this stunning color in just 2 coats is, I don't know, it's cool. Yellows are hard. Next is this beautiful brown shade called Cinnamon Roll. What a cute name, and what a comforting, beautiful fall type brown color. I have mentioned this before, but Nail Reserve is really great at curating like colors that are like beautiful but also kind of unique. So, big fan of, well, every shade that I got, to be honest. I am going to have a link in the description and my code listed because Nail Reserve has been so kind to collaborate with me now on 3 different occasions, and they've been really helping me build my gel color collection up. And yeah, I'm just really grateful that they've wanted to partner with me. So go check out their website. All their stuff is really reasonably priced. I went on there and almost bought like 20 more colors, but I'm trying so hard to be on a no buy right now, but it's tempting. So if you're in a position where you can buy some stuff, then I highly recommend it and use the link in my description. Sorry, I glazed over that last color, which was a pale blue, Kiss&Tell. Absolutely gorgeous, and it's going to look amazing with the browns that I got. And this final brown is this really beautiful redwood color called Tarot Card. I love the name. I love the color. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful brown. So that's going to be it for swatching the colors. And they also sent me a top coat because, well, I asked for it. I used up the last one they sent me. So yeah, you can tell I really like their stuff. So another big thanks to Nail Reserve for that. This little Jesus I'm pointing out has so many of the colors that I was sent. So I am going to switch out the Secret Lover shade for this Royal Nude color instead. Honestly, the pink probably would have looked okay, but whatever. We're just going to swap one more. It's also from Nail Reserve. I grabbed a collection of charms that I felt like were all kind of opulent, gold, religious. They all kind of have that vibe. This one is so cute, the dangly one with all the right colors. I don't end up using everything here. I just wanted to have a collection, and then I'm going to kind of half freestyle it. I took kind of like some vague inspiration from a couple of different accounts on Instagram. So on my Instagram, when I post these, I'm going to tag a couple of accounts, including Glam Goth and Nails from the Trap. So if you are wanting to check out some other artists that also make some really cool nails, be sure to follow me on Instagram, and then yeah, give those accounts a follow too if you're not already. So I'm gonna kind of whip through these nails pretty fast, but for this pale blue nail, when I do the second coat, I'm only doing it on the top half because I wanted to do an ombre with the blue and the yellow. I'm just so obsessed with how all these colors worked so well together. Yeah, just so happy. I love this yellow, these blues, those browns, just a freaking gorgeous color combo. And when I'm doing the ombre, I'm using a dry brush, a blending brush specifically. And I left in, like this is sped up quite a bit, but I left a lot of this in too because I just wanted you to know that I do find ombres a little bit difficult, and it took me like a relatively long time to get it to look the way I wanted it to. And I feel like part of the reason why it turned out so nice is because yellow is a really easy shade to blend out. But if I were trying like later, I don't show it, but later I was trying to blend like a brown into the light blue, and it was like harder. So ombres are no joke. It definitely takes like some practice to like get them how you want it. And there's so many different ways to do it. So here I'm just going in with the second coat and doing the same thing, just fanning the color upwards. Once I'm happy with that, I'm going to give it a cure. I think that one's pretty much good to go. And then I'll just kind of whip through a couple of other nails, like the base color. I love doing every nail a different color, which is funny because lately I've been wearing like all the same color nails. It's okay. It's okay to like everything. It's okay to like artsy, chaotic nails and super simple nails too. And for whatever reason, I wanted to do like a French tip, but like a really like high up one, like a high neckline. I don't really know how to describe it, but I don't know. I just had that in my head. Maybe I saw someone else do it or something. So we're going to do like a relatively high up French tip with like not a very pronounced C curve, just a very like subtle one. I'm gonna kind of be bouncing around from nail to nail, but on this one, which I think is for the pointer finger, I'm doing a matte top coat, and then I'm gonna be using this powder palette to do like an aura or like an ombre out from the center. And I thought it would be easier to use this powder palette to get that like circular effect versus like trying to blend it with my blending brush. So yeah, this is just like another way of getting that gradient effect. And yeah, both ways are valid. I was having a bit of trouble making the center, like, I don't know why, but it feels like I can only get the color to really stand out in like a small area. But either way, once I put a little top coat on it, it ends up looking so nice, like a nice little glow. Okay, so this next part is so fun. I found these little frame charms. I didn't even know I had these. I was so happy I found them. And they kind of fit around these like religious stickers I have. So I'm gonna kind of like trim the sticker to fit within the frame. And yeah, we're gonna frame Jesus. I love it. I did one of these on each hand, and I just wanted to show I like dip the whole thing into the Bling It gel, and it basically creates like a little layer of the Bling It gel through the like center of the frame, so that when I place it down on our buddy Jesus, it actually looks like there is like a glass like frame over the image. That's how I like putting these down anyway. But yeah, doesn't it look so good? I freaking love that. I wish I was more of a gold girly because whenever I do a gold set, I'm always so in love with it. But oh, I should mention actually, I didn't make this set for me necessarily. I made this as a press-on set in size large. Actually, the sizes are even a little bit big on me, so kind of closer to a large, extra large. But I thought maybe somebody would want to buy them, so I am gonna like put them on just with like sticky tabs for the end of the video to do the reveal, but yeah, these puppies are gonna go up for sale and hopefully find the right home, someone who is into gold more than me. Now for this nail, probably because I was thinking about it like a neckline, I ended up turning it into kind of like a necklace, like a chain type situation. So yeah, we're gonna make this one look like a necklace. And now for this thumb, which is a beautiful brown to blue gradient, I'm gonna put a little picture of the Virgin Mary, one of these, I don't know what they're called. Maybe it's called a Sacred Heart. I'm not totally sure. The colors look so good. Like, doesn't red look so nice with that pale blue? I'm just living for these color combinations. And then I put a piece of like graffiti. There's little like graffiti words all over the set, really, from the sticker pack. I'm gonna do a matte top coat, and oh my god, look how nice the images look on the matte nail, I was like, wow, that looks so pretty. But the reason I put the matte down was because I wanted to do some more isolated chrome. So I'm using my 5-in-1 top coat from Born Pretty, and I'm going to slowly wrap around this image. And I actually have this sped up quite a bit, and it still looks like I'm going so slow. So you can only imagine how slow I was dragging this along. And once I have it the way I want it, I'm going to end up curing it for like, I think I usually cure it for like 45 seconds before I rub the chrome in. And that actually used up all of my 5-in-1 top coat from Born Pretty, which means I definitely need to pick up a new one. I can't believe I used that product down to nothing. I used the whole frickin' jar. I really went back and forth about whether or not to leave the images on the snail matte because I was just so shook how nice they looked with the matte finish, but I am going to end up making everything shiny. But yeah, I thought about it. So here's how the first hand is looking. And that's all I'm going to show for today. I'm going to creep right in with the finished set. Look how frigging opulent and glamorous these look. I'm so happy with how they turned out. The colors are so nice. I can't believe how well they work together. Let me know if you would wear a set like this. And yeah, I did the whole other hand off camera, but look, I've got another Jesus in a frame. I've got that really beautiful red gem. I really like both hands equally, honestly. They all work together super well. Oh my God, look. I'm trying to like get a close up of our buddy Jesus in the frame. So hopefully, hopefully you can see him. But yeah, so thrilled. These turned out so great. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And remember to check out the Nail Reserve website. Use my link, use my code if you want to pick up anything. Big thank you again to Nail Reserve because without them I could not have made this set. So I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate you, especially if you made it to the end of this video. So thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.